Welcome to Stormtrooper School of Design. I'm here, Stormtrooper, with our second week tutorial. This week I decided to do a promo pick, just to kind of show you how I get them to look as close as I can. I started a scene to ask who should I use. I had a lot of good suggestions. Millie's always wanting another promo pick, so it would have been easy to pick Millie. But I wanted to pick someone that needed a little work, something that had a lot of features that aren't normal that you're going to find just on a graphic model that you can buy or find out there on the internet. So I went with Starry here. She posted that she wanted one. I had done a promo, not a promo, a nameplate for her at one point, and so I found some things that I knew would be not necessarily challenging, but I could teach you on how I do them. If you notice here, she's got the pigtails going on. She's a redhead. She's got the glasses. She's got the neck collar. She's got the striped socks. She's got the wings. So there's a lot of variables there that's gonna kind of at times be challenging to really sell it. And so I spent about 2 days looking for a model that I thought I could work with and that would be able to change and enhance and alter and do the things to really sell it. So I found this model here. As you can see, she's kind of got the goth look. She's got purple hair. She's got it in pigtails though, and so that intrigued me. Now it's not the exact same kind of pigtails as Starry, but it is close enough for me. She kind of got these stripy socks going on here, which is one reason. The belt buckle's a big star, so this one to me just was like, this is the model for me. I can use it. So first of all, if you see when you buy them, you come with two high res. You come with a kind of full body. She's cut off the legs there, and then you get a close up here, like so. Had that one, so you get a close up of her here, and so I'll be able to use both of those in her promo pick, her final one. So anyway, we're gonna go up here. Gonna go to new. We're gonna go to blank file. We're gonna go to custom. Go to the web because this is where we upload it. And I usually try to work again on a bigger palette. So I'm going to pick my 1600 by 1200, which is a wallpaper size there. You see it here. We see everything, but we're at 33%. So to get things started, I want to drag this one onto my palette down here. And as you can see, she's somewhat small. Then you want to obviously drag her, make her as big as your thing. I hate wasted space. So I'm going to move her over here like so. We're going to do her like that. Anyway, so now obviously you got to start doing some changes. Obviously, she has purple hair, and Starry does not. So one way to make sure you get the right color hair, open up an avatar here. If you do this eyedropper, what this does is whatever color that you click on, that's what color it's going to give you down here in your palette. So just go to her hair, click her right there, and there you go. Now you got her exact hair color. So let's go here. And if you look over here in your brush, which could be your brush, your pencil, you have one that's called Color Replacement Tool. Again, this is Photoshop Elements. It may be a little different in the full-blown or in GIMP, but they both have them. And so you want that. And it gives you a pencil or a brush size right here. If you look up here, we've got it at 10, which is going to be bigger. Now you want to zoom in. Remember, Control plus or Command, depending if you got a Mac. And let's make it a little bigger for this one, like so. And now you start to color, and if you see, it goes from purple to red. Now there are some limitations to this particular tool. You cannot change black to white and white to black, red to blue, green to yellow. That goes too far out of the color palette. You can make slight color adjustments. So when I change colors, I usually keep that in mind. It's easier to turn a blonde a redhead than a brunette. So if I have to change someone to a redhead, that's what I look for in my models. Purple is really easy because it's in the red family. So you just go there and you just kind of do the color inside the lines and change all her hair color to red. Now there'll be some times you need to make your pencil smaller because sometimes if you color outside the lines, you'll turn her skin red or something you're not really wanting to, red. So we just kind of do this again, more just time than anything. And so we want to make sure we stay away from her headband. Just color around it, like so. Now that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and turn the video off and just color her hair so you don't have to listen to my hick accent as I talk through all of this. So when I come back, her hair will all be colored. Alright, as you can see here, I've got her hair all colored red, as it needs to be. I also kind of colored her ribbon in her hair white so it just wouldn't stick out, because it was purple. Quite didn't really go with what I wanted to do. Now, some of you may ask why I just didn't use the bucket tool. The bucket here, the paint bucket, because a lot of times there's so many color variances in hair. You see here it's got the white reflective light, and when you do the bucket, it makes it look unreal, unnatural. The bucket's for filling in solid things such as text or large spaces, backgrounds, and stuff like that. So if I was going to color in my background here, change it to black, I would use the bucket tool like so, and that's what the bucket tool does. So we're going to turn that off just to show you. So this color replacement tool works really good for hair and things like that. Eyes, fingernails, makeup, stuff like that. So anyway, so as we look here, we got our hair ready. And if you look here, her stripe is the wrong color as well. So if you want to do the same thing, just go grab what color it really is. No, not that one. Go to this one. Use your same tool. And you can see I was doing some micro work with a 3-pixel pencil. So we're going to go down here, do this, and nope, wrong layer. Make sure you always get the right layer. Now you're just going to color the top of her stocking the correct color. And usually it's the crosshairs in your pencil. You can see there, we color it. You can see how I told you the variances. You can kind of see it gets a little grainy right in here, so just kind of wiggle over a few more times and turn it all the same color, like so. And then we're going to go over here and do the other stripe, like so. Turn these red. Now if you notice, I don't know if you can notice on your screen, but the next stripe is kind of pink. So we know it's white. Just go in here and just grab it and go all the way to white. And you're going to change this to white. It actually looks gray, but it really is white. I'm going to go over here, and then now you'll really be able to tell that those are striped socks. There you go. Red and white. Now if you notice, she's got blue jeans on, or these cut-off shorts. They're blue. So what we're going to do is grab our eyedropper, grab the lightest color, and then we're going to have to go change her short color, because those are purple, and we're trying to get away from the purple. So if we go down here, go back to your color replacement brush here, and then start coloring her shorts. As you can see, the dark areas remain darker blue. The light areas remain the color that you pick. That's the reason I like using this tool, because it keeps the natural color variances on your model. So you want to do this a couple times. Remember, let go of your mouse often, so in case you boo-boo, you can undo real quick. This is an awkward place to color. We're down here. And get all this. Now you see you got a little purple glow around her belt buckle. So you need to get around the belt buckle. And then in between the star. Like so. And this one's. So there. As you can see, we have successfully turned her shorts blue. I missed a spot. like so. So now, her shorts are blue. Her stockings are red and white, and her hair is red. And we got as close as we could because we color picked it. Okay? So if you notice here, she's got wings, the dog collar, and some aviator glasses. If you look down here in my tray, I've got everything pretty much laid out. So we're going to go ahead and add a lot of those things now to show you. You can see here I've got these wings. I just did a Google search, angel wings. You come up with a lot of ones. You come up with tribal. You come up with vector based. You come up. These are more real looking, and I really liked. So I did some cropping and enhancing, and I've had these for a very long time. When I first did P. Winnie's first promo, I used these on her. So I just keep them in a file, and they're called angel wings because lots of the ladies like to use them. So we're just going to drag them down here like so. And they're about the right size, so you want to put them right in the middle of her body, like so. Then obviously you need to take them to the back. And there you go. Starry has wings. You can move those around as you feel comfortable. I like them about there. These actually go up rather than down, but it's fine. Again, everybody gets it. I think I'm going to make these just a little bigger, like so, and then move them like that. There. I like that bunches. Right there. Now, the next one is the dog collar. You see here, I did again, just a Google search. Came up with this particular collar. It's somewhat very similar to the ones. This actually was a fully round collar, and I just erased the back part right where the curve, right where you started to see the back of the collar. I just erased all that. I ended up with this. And this works really well because it looks like it goes around their neck. So we're just going to drag it down here. Again, it's huge. We need to bring that to the front. And of course, it's easier to make things smaller than try to make something bigger. So we're going to get up here around her neck, like so. You need to zoom in so you can work a little cleaner. And we need to put this right around her neck, about where you think it is. Again, the hair kind of covers where her neck really is. So you can just kind of make a judgment call like so. It goes right about there. You see it cleans itself up. I'm going to move it, I'm going to nudge it up just about there. Now obviously her hair's in the way. An easy trick to make it look like it's behind her hair is just erase the parts where the hair would be covering it. And the way I do this is click on your layer, go up here to your transparency, turn it way down. Now you can see where to erase. I've got it about 30%. So now I'm going to zoom in, and we want to use your erase tool right here. And you see it's at a 53 and it's a pencil. I like to use a brush because it doesn't have the harsh edge. Take it down. Now you can see exactly where to erase. You want to erase all the parts that are touching the hair. Anything that's touching her neck, leave. And then you would erase this, like so. Also, when you get down here, you can see areas where I missed her hair. So you could take that time if you wanted to go back and recolor her hair. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll do it later. But you can see there, you need to take your pencil and go, or brush and go way down, probably to 1 pixel. And then drag it upon these 3 little hairs that are sticking through, right like that. Not that anybody's going to notice, but that's how you do that. Then bring your transparency back up. There you go. Now it looks like the collar is behind her hair, and you kind of sell it. If you zoom out there, now she's got the collar. Starry's got the collar. Starry's got the collar. All right. Now she's wearing some aviators as well. If you notice here, they're just basic black aviators. Again, I've had these forever. I made these a long time ago. All I did was Google search aviators. Found a picture of some aviators that were straight on, straightforward. Again, large scale. I clicked my Google search as to make them large. And you can see I separated them here. I have just the frames. and then I have just the lenses. So when you do them together, like so. And the reason I do that is some of the aviators have a different look to them. Bamas are actually silver, and then there's the black. If you see here, I just did a layer style that kind of gave me the black look to them. They got black frames, so it all works pretty well. Now we want to do that is you want to merge those before you drag them down. And then you take these right on to your palette. And again, they're huge, but I like working with larger items and making them smaller. So you can get here. Picking a model that's looking straight forward is always way easier with sunglasses. If you ever get a model that's at a 3/4 turn or looking away, the way to make your sunglasses really work is if you go up here to your image and you see this transform and you see perspective, you click that. You want to narrow it like so, and then you'll play around with getting it to look right, as you can see. So that's how that works. So, but we're not going to have to do that because she's looking straight forward. So let's get them right on the bridge of her nose, like so. Looks like they're need to cock them just a hair. She's looking just a little tilted. I want to make them a little bigger, like so. Again, your nudge tool comes in pretty handy. I'm okay with that. If you can see, your hair is covering up a little of this. Same trick you just did with the dog collar. Bring your transparency way down. Zoom in. Well, I made it a little too much. Bring it back up. Like so. Use your erase tool. And just grab the edge that her hair is covering, like so. And then bring your transparency back up. You can see there it looks like hair, like there. And then there's her sunglasses. So then you look out. Now you got CN Starry looks a little bit more like her avatar. See, I'm actually going to drag this onto here to show you the difference. Now she's got gloves on. I'm not necessarily worried about the gloves. Okay, she has her bra is red, and then obviously the shirt is purple. So that's going to be the next thing we change here. So what we do here is grab your color picker. There, it's right there. And you're going to do the same exact things you did with everything else as far as changing colors. So I need to zoom in on her shirt, like so. And you're not on the right layer. There we go. Now you're just going to color her shirt like so. And then you can see it retains all the crease lines here, all the shadowing. You need to get up here. Don't worry about the wings because it's a different layer. You need to come over here. You don't want to get her skin because she's not sunburnt, but take time just to color around on her clothing and turn it red. Now again, I'm gonna cut out so you don't have to listen to me do this or just watch me do something you know how to do. So when I come back, her shirt will be turned red, which is the same color as her bra. Alright, we're back. As you see, I've got her shirt all colored, and also went down here and colored her belt. It was purple. I didn't necessarily like it purple. Also colored her tattoos. They were purple. I kind of made them more traditional tattoo color by using the same tool. So it's not like I did anything, I'm not trying to sneak anything past you. I just used the same technique, just color picked. You see how we have Starry here. She got the red bra. We got the red shirt. She got red hair. We got red hair. She got glasses. We got glasses. She got dog collar. We got dog collar. She's got wings. We got wings. I'm not going to do gloves just because I know wrestler Star is on the right. Not so much over here. So we're just going to leave the gloves off. She does have fingernail here showing, so we're probably going to color those before the final. But I'm just going to kind of breeze through that, and that's how I kind of get them started. Now, one thing you want to do is take all those different layers, and you want to merge them. So now everything is meshed. So she is now complete. This is what she will look like on a black background. Kind of lose the top of her head there. So a good way to do that is put a little glow. I have a layer style here called Outer Glow. You want to hit that like that. It doesn't show up very much. So you want to make sure that you come out here. Let's pump it up. Again, I like 25. There, you got a little glow around her. Since she likes red, we can change the color to red. We'll just match the red in her hair, like so. Kind of sells it like that. So there you go. So now, if we have a lot of dead space, and a lot of times what I like to do is put another perspective of the same model larger. And so what we're going to do, since she is Starlight, we're going to use this shape tool, and you go over here. This is all it's found in Photoshop. I didn't have to add these or go find them. Go right in here, and here is a 5-point star frame. So you want to drag it, make it about that big. Of course, it's going to make it the same color, whatever your last color was. So I'm going to take that, tilt it a little, take it to the back, like so, and then kind of give it some bling. So we're going to go over here to our layer style that I prefer. Click your layer. Kind of gives you some gold there. I think I'm going to go with this one like so. Now we have, you can see the red comes through, kind of through there. So what we're going to do there is now, there's a couple ways you can do this. You bought one that had a large close-up version of it. But since we did so much to it, we would have to recolor all the hair, put the glasses on, change all that. You do all that. But we want to see what it looks like if we turn it black and white. So you pick this particular layer, and then you see it convert to black and white. And that's what it'll look like, black and white. And now all you have to do is add the glasses. So that would be an option. I'm not going to add the glasses now. I'm just going to kind of show you how I play around with it. So we're going to bring it down here, drop it in. Now, one thing you can do to make it different is just flip it around. When you flip it, make sure that over here is exactly negative 100, so you're not squishing it, making it a different perspective. You want to put her right like so, and then you're going to tilt her like so, and then let's go into a super close-up big image and really stretch her out here, and then we're going to put her like so. Now you need to put her behind the frame like so, and then just like in the last tutorial, just erase everything you don't want. So we're going to erase her hair. We're going to erase her hair here. We're going to erase her hair here. We're going to erase all over here. And so she ends up just in the frame. I'm going to make sure you got all the parts. Just take away this. Make your brush bigger, so that way you can cover more ground. like so. Now she's just in there, and she's a little black and white. It's a nice little feature. You can add her like that. Now we're going to have to add the glasses. So again, same technique. Drag them down here. Now you could have added them to the picture before you drug it down there. It really didn't matter as long as you add them. You see they're kind of hid, so bring them to the front. And rotate them here. Try to match them up. Use your other model as a point of reference. As far as remember, we had to take just a little off that one side. Just got a little eyebrow showing. I need to make them just a little bigger. So nudge them around like so. And that's close enough. If you notice, kind of got it there like so. Now what you want to do is move them down to where they're just on top of that particular layer. You want to combine them so they're all one layer like so. And then we're going to add a little filter to it. A filter kind of just puts attribute. I like this one right here called watercolor. And even though we don't have any color, it gives a different look there, as you can see. Remember, it's just to this. So it kind of enhances the look. I kind of like that. Now, you can't really tell. It's black and white. You know, it's just kind of her. And then to add some more feature to it, that was a star frame. We're going to add the whole stars. Right, like so. Right, like so. Right, like so. Now you need to move all these to the bottom half of your picture. So that way they're behind. Now you could make, say, this one on the front. You could make this one, say, on the front. Move it up like so. And then just move them accordingly. Like this. Move this one there. Move this one there. We'll rotate some of them. Kind of give them in some variables. Nudge it over. Well, that one's too much like the other one. Let's move that like this. There we go. And move this one like so. Alright. And then you could add the same layer style as your other one. Like so, if you wanted to. Or you could add a different layer style to kind of give it a different look. You could add this one. You could get up here. I've got some of these, since she's a lot of red, we could give her this red look right here. Give her like that. That one, that's a red to yellow. I have one that's just all red. That's right there. Much better. We got here. And we got this one. Notice there's a little gold stroke around your frame with her in it, so you can add the gold stroke to those. Like so. And like so. So there. Alright, so you've got that going on. So there, you're getting really close. I'm liking the way it looks. You kind of got this secondary model going on. You didn't lose a lot of quality by just making her bigger. You just kind of added it to it like this. You could probably take down the transparency of this to about 60. Kind of makes her, you know, a little more transparent, looks a little better. And so now we're going to add her name. So again, you need to go out and find a font that works really well. I have one in mind. I'm going to make sure that I have it on this particular computer. So when I come back, we'll just see how you place her name to go with the rest of her. Alright, I found the font that I wanted. It's the one I used on her plate that I made her. It's called Starstruck. So we got it here. And her name is ST. No, we don't want capitals. ST. Are they all capitals? Yes. ARDUST. Stardust. I think I called you Starlight earlier, and my apologies for that. Alright. We got here. It kind of fits good there. You're not really covering up much of anything. The one thing I do want to do is I want to make that beginning S a lot bigger. It's going to did in her promo pic, or her nameplate. You can just kind of nudge that up to where it is somewhat bigger, so it makes it look like a capital. And stop there. Agree to that, and then you can kind of shrink the rest of this if you want to make it fit. Highlight all that. And like so. There we go. Now obviously we need to add layer style to this. We can just use some basic bling. Let's see. So this is where it really comes fun. You never know what to pick. We got silver and gold and red going on. So let's see if we pick a silver. Nope, I don't like it. Got something we could do bling. No, I don't really like that. Let's use this one. We have a red here. Of course it does that, but when you add the stroke around it, it's a lot of red going on right there. I think I just may make this what we got here? Then we're going to go back to, well, I got these now. Nope, don't like that at all. Let's see if we just make it stand out. I think we can do that for now. Again, it's just personal preference. I'm just trying to show you some techniques. You know, now the background's a little plain. It's all black. So what you could do is go here. As you can see, yes, I am the Stormtrooper. There's Brutal. Let's see. Let's go to Google. All right. Yeah, let's go there. We're going to go to Images. And let's go to Star Wallpaper HD. Well, you can see here we got lots to choose from. We want something with a lot of stars on it. Not necessarily real stars. This one here looks pretty good. That one looks pretty good. It's a little too much. I think I like this one right here. Let's see. Big. It's a Christmassy one. Doesn't matter that it's gold because I can change that. Remember, copy. Go down to your bottom layer here. You can actually just paste it right on here, so to speak. And then if you notice there, got a lot of stars going on. We can move it over like so. Well, let's see. Let's do that. Need to make it a little bigger, like so. And then I'm gonna teach you how to do a gradient fade. That's where you're erasing, but you're erasing on a very feathery gradient style. So you click there. If you look right here, you have this layer mask. It creates a mask on top of it. It's just for this layer. If you go over here to your gradient, make sure that you're going from black to white. Then when you drag it from one way to the other, he erases it. Well, I wanted to go the other way, so drag it the other way. Drag about halfway over, and you got like that. Now, all the stars are hard to see, but you want to keep her, you know, make sure that this doesn't get covered up. Actually, I think I may use the whole thing instead of doing a gradient fade. So we subtract mask from selection. Come on. Okay, whatever. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. There you go. Now, what I want to do is, nothing we've done has been orange. It's all been red. So you go to this particular layer style that is part of, it comes with Photoshop, and you can see you can change things to red. So you double click that, and now everything turns to red, or more pink, but that's fine. It'll work. And then since we got a star all on her face, you just need to erase on the inside of the frame. And so to make sure you do that, you just kind of erase on the inside of the frame. And because we made that particular layer style somewhat transparent, that's how that is kind of showing through there. I want it a little bigger. There we go. So we erase everything on the inside of this frame so it doesn't put the stars all over her face. And then if you wanted to, you could do the same thing to that particular style. It turns her red. There you go. You need to probably bring down your transparency a little bit more, like so. And a couple of things you could do is add your little flared bing to around here, somewhere on her frames, a couple on her frames, a couple on her name there, and really sell it. One thing that's I don't like is she's not standing out enough, so I'm going to take that background and drop it down about 50%, like so, like that. It makes her stand out a little more. You got her face here, you've got her stars around here. You've added some things. So that's basically how you would do a promo. I kind of really speeded up a lot of the processes, so this would be like a 2-hour long promotional video. So not promotional, tutorial video. But I hope you kind of got the idea of how I do things. A lot of times you may spend more time picking out a model, finding one that helps your cause. You're not having to really alter or erase or do a lot of things. You see, I took a lot of time coloring her hair, coloring clothes, making some changes to really try to match who she was. So that's kind of the way I do things. For a lot of you that think that I just grab a random image off Google and slap it on a piece of a canvas, you can see that I don't. That I do take a lot of pride in what I do and trying to make sure it's as close to the avatar as I can get it. So Stardust, I hope that you're happy with this. You now have an official STD. Well, as you see, I added some of the flares and the bling. I also added a couple of stars to her top of her head, as barrettes, to kind of sell her character a little, as she likes to call herself Starry. So you can see that's how I kind of do everything. So we would save it just like we did the nameplate. You would do save for web. You're going to keep it that size. If you want to make it a little smaller, that's fine. It's kind of huge. You could actually come down. You can come down about 50% if you wanted to. Still 800 by 600. Save it like that. Save it wherever you save it. I'm going to save it in my promos. Call it Stardust. And save there. And there you're all done. So that is Stormtrooper School of Design. tutorial number 2, the promo picture. Next week, I may take the next week off, but when I come back and do my 3rd tutorial, I'm going to do something that not a lot of people do. I'm going to show you how I make a title belt, and I make all mine from scratch. And so if you want to go out and do a little shopping, you may want to look for your layer styles. I know a lot of people ask where I got them. Basically, I did the same thing we all do. I started at Google. Just look for free layer styles for Photoshop, and just chase that rabbit hole wherever it takes you. Yes, you will run into some that say they're free, and then when you click enough, they want you to pay for them. I know most of the ones that I bought, you may get anywhere from 5 to 20 styles in a package. They never run any more than $3 to $5. So if you don't want to spend any money, just keep searching for the free stuff. If you want to spend a little money to invest, if you do art outside of the app, then maybe something that you're willing to invest in. So until next time, it ain't easy being cheesy.